Tony Kershaw is an innovative specialist for Center State CEO and has designed the Germinator competition in order to benefit Central New York.
And we wanted to design a competition that could still benefit our local economy, still provide startups with the opportunities and the funding that they need to grow, but then also require them to build that wealth here rather than other places like Boston, New York City, San Fran, and so on and so forth.
Sincere was a startup last year that won significant funding from the Tech Garden, but moved to New York City weeks after receiving the money. Kershaw wanted to make sure businesses stay here after they receive the capital.
They're products of our ecosystem, and so on a positive note, whenever companies do leave and they go to these larger markets and they're successful, they essentially are ambassadors for us in those places. We can't be in New York City. We're based here in Syracuse, right?
This is a really great competition for a startup that's really trying to grow and be built here.
Although getting capital from the Germinator is a big incentive for some of these startups, Tony Kershaw tells me that mentorship can play an even bigger role for some of these companies.
So for earlier stage startups, mentoring is probably more important than the money in the beginning. But regardless of
the stage of the company, mentorship is always important.
Others at the Tech Garden also say it's not just about the money.
It's one of those things that funding, frankly, is easy. I know a lot of people say it's hard to get, but what we talk about when we're talking about the sandbox itself, and I'll relate that to the Germinator, is that it's people, program, place, and it's in that order. It's not only the entrepreneurs themselves and making sure they have the right team, but it is the mentorship and coaching that they have along with it.
For NCC News, I'm Jihoon Han.